has been a while since I've posted a video, but the summer gets really busy for me, so today I'm going to be giving you a review of 2 weeks that I've been having at the barn, or 2 weeks that I've had at the barn. The last week was a week ago. I'm really behind, but the first week that I went was advanced week, so I was riding, and then the second week that I went was like a week-ish ago. I think it might have been a little longer ago. That one was just kind of me helping and volunteering and having a pretty fun opportunity at camp helping wise. But today I'm gonna kind of telling you like what happened and how it went, especially the week that I was riding, because that's kind of like my lesson review for the summer is how camp went. So after this very long intro, let's get into the first day, which was Monday the 18th. Alright, so Monday I got to camp at 8:30 a.m. Woo! And something in my eye. Yeah. So we figured out what groups we were in, we made expectations, and we got assigned our horses. I was very confused on Monday because Monday was supposed to be advanced week. So like walk trotting, pending, cantering, working on cantering, that kind of stuff. And then I see kids that I had seen the week before when I had helped one day. So I was a little bit confused. So I asked Ellen, who's the camp coordinator and an instructor, about it, and she just said that they didn't have enough takers for advanced week, so there's 3 advanced campers, and the other 8, I think it was, were not advanced campers. So it was not advanced week, it's just a regular week with 3 advanced campers that they had to accommodate. Yay! So yeah, anyways, I got assigned to the second group with myself, Alexia, Bronwyn, we take lessons with, and 2 other girls that were about our age, but they hadn't ridden in like 3 or 4 years. So, yeah. So after the first group had gone in, we went and got our horses, and I got my baby Major. So happy about it. So we all kind of packed up, whatever, got ready, and then we headed into the arena for our lesson, and we all mounted and did everything as we normally would for a lesson, except the fact that there was now 2 other riders who needed a leader, so the group was quite busy, and I definitely didn't have a great lesson on Major. He was running through my hands a lot, and he wasn't listening at all. I didn't have a great lesson for the first thing, so I can't be discouraged, but I'm going to explain more about the lesson first. So basically, how they usually do lessons at camp, since most of the riders are not very good, or it's the first time, they usually just have them taught alongside. 2 long-sides per lesson. Which, for Alexia Brunner and I was like, why are we even riding? So Ellen had let us trot to the back of the ride for both of the regular trots, and then she let us and the other 2 girls that we were riding with do more trot. So they got, I guess, if they wanted to do more, they kind of got lucky that they got stuck with us, because they did get to do more. And the first day, they didn't do any cantering, just stuck to walk trot, which I was really happy with, given how bad of a lesson I was having with Major. I was very pleased to just stick to walk trot, and then that was the lesson for Monday. Okay, now on to Tuesday. Thank you, Wind. Tuesday's lesson didn't go amazing either, but it was definitely better than Monday's. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, on Monday we got our ribbons from the horse show, so I will put a picture of that here. Yeah, anyways, let's get back to the Tuesday lesson. So the Tuesday lesson, our group got split, so they took 1 rider from the first group and put it with the 2 riders that were about our age, and they stayed in the indoor arena with Ellen, And then me, Alexia, and Bronwyn went outside and got a lesson from Hillary. I'm so happy that I got at least one lesson from Hillary this week, because Hillary's my normal instructor and I'm not taking lessons from her all summer. So I was glad that I would still get a couple lessons from her during the summer. So the lesson still wasn't amazing on Major and I's part. Since I think it was probably because we were outside, and I think that Monday's issues were because I wasn't reading Major in a while. Major was still pretty distracted and ran through my hands a lot, but Hillary definitely helped guide me through that and helped me figure a solution out for like when he would go through my hands and I felt a lack of control. I mean, that doesn't really sound good, but that's how I was feeling. I was allowed to just at any time just pull him to a halt. He was going too fast, he wasn't listening, if he didn't respond to my aids, just halt him immediately. Doesn't matter what I was doing, I could be in the middle of a canter circle, I could be trotting down a diagonal, I just halt him if I felt like I was not doing great. And I was really glad we did canter this day, but I was really glad to do my canter after Alexia and Bronwyn, because whoever was in front of me was finishing their canter. Hillary kind of talked to me, she said, "Are you okay? You feeling great? You kind of look a little bit nervous. Are you ready?" And I was like, honestly, I feel terrified right now. I'm really nervous. I'm really worried something's gonna go wrong. You're not listening to me. Blah blah blah. So, and then Hillary you need to halt him. Halt him, and we'll keep doing it until you can get a good canter circle up. So I went, and you're supposed to trot down the long diagonal, and then do the short side, and then halfway through long side, and then do a canter circle. So about at the end of the diagonal, I did a halt because Major wasn't listening, plus I wanted to prepare for the canter. So I did, and then for the rest of the trot he was listening, and then first time I tried to do the canter circle, I was flustered and Major wasn't listening, so that didn't go well, so I halted, and I tried again, and the second time went a lot better, and then Taylor let me do another one, just another circle, and that one went probably the best of all of them. Then we did the other rain stuff, canter stuff, which went okay as well, and that was all for Tuesday's lesson. We did go on a short, tiny little trail ride, but yeah, that was it. And then Wednesday. We'll get on to Wednesday next. Wednesday was a big day. It was my Equestrian Canada Rider Level 3 riding test. Woo! So, I have been working on my Equestrian Canada Rider Level 3 ever since I passed my Rider Level 2 in December. And yeah, so all day this week, like in the afternoon or whatever, I've been studying for the written and practicing practical stuff, so I did the riding part. It was really nerve-wracking, but I got to braid Major all fancy. I gave him the hunter braids, and I have a picture of him doing them here. I also have a picture of me and Alexia and Bronwyn on our show gear that I'll put here. And the test went pretty well. I had one little mess up like I did in my show test where Major started walking when he was supposed to be trotting, but I've gotten good at predicting when he's going to do that, so I just fixed that quickly, and it was fine. I had a pretty good test, and I was pretty proud of it. It wasn't the best test that I've ever ridden, but I was pretty proud of how I did. And all three of us passed that we're doing our rider test. So this lesson was just with Hillary, and the other three went on a trail ride. And then, yeah. So yeah, we all passed that, and that was it for that lesson. We just did a warm-up and a test. Thursday. So, Thursday's lesson, I was back with two girls my age and the one girl that they pulled from the first group. They just kind of kept her with our group because she already rode independently in another barn, but she had a leader here. But she was more at the level that my group was than at her current group, and seemed to be having more fun with my group. So they left her with, I don't really know where I was going, but last was basic rock taught, and we got to do a canter at the end, which was fun. Alright team, now on to Friday. Friday was another semi-big day. I guess it was the show your parents what you're wearing this weekday, which is more for the new campers, but we still partake in it. So I was gonna wear my show clothes, but I didn't want to get them dirty, so I just wore black breeches and a gray polo. But I braided Major in hunter braids again. My hunter braids aren't great. You'll see in pictures and whatever that my mom took that they're not very good, but they did a job for that day. I think I forgot to mention, but Thursday, Bronwyn actually took some really good pictures of Major and I that I will insert here. But yes, since my mom came to watch Friday, there is a video, and I think there might be a couple pictures, but I'll put those at the end. So we groomed and packed up like normal, we braided, whatever, and then we headed in, we got on, and did introductions to all the parents, and we did normal walk trot stuff, but we had a completely different instructor, because Ellen, who mostly teaches, and teaching up, she teaches every day, and then has an extra instructor helper, but she usually teaches on Friday, but she was sick, so we had Pat. And poor Pat hasn't met any of us this week. She had met me before from something else, but she didn't really know what we were doing, so we did the like walk trot stuff, trot back of the ride, that kind of stuff. And then at the end, she let Alexa Bronwyn and I canter, so I'll put a clip of us cantering here. And me cantering, sorry, not us, me cantering. And if there's any pictures, I will also put them here.
Order to ride, because it doesn't start until A, correct? Good. Tangent point. So just show me that you can ride a 20-meter circle first. Very good. Outside bring back. Thumbs on top. Outside bring back. Yeah. All right. Trotting. Don't tilt your head. That's going to throw your balance off. There we go. Now, as you cross X, you're going to look towards K, sit for a few strides, and canter. Yeah. Canter. There you go. Such a nice canter to ride. So canter a full 20-meter circle. Don't look too far ahead. That's it. Good. And now A, trot, and go large. Huh? Good girl. You do know your 20-meter circle, Kate. Very good.
I think that was it, and then, oh yeah, and then, like, basically immediately after riding, we wrote our written test, which went swell. We all got a couple half marks on things, but we all still passed pretty well. It was probably the best I've done on an EC written test, which is great. But yeah, that was most of my Friday. I don't know what happened, but I'm not really explaining the afternoon, I'm just explaining the riding part. And now, for the week after that, I actually have some notes about what happened that week because I was having some difficulties the week of the 25th with my friends. So this week I was supposed to be a one-on-one to help somebody out. I'm not going to say much because confidentiality, and they don't need their personal things spread out all over the internet. But yeah, I was a one-on-one for someone this week, and that part went well, but there was a lot of drama between friends. So, as you know, Alexia and Bronwyn, they were my friends. They still are, I guess, kind of, but we started having some difficulties. On Monday, I didn't really notice too much, but I did notice that Alexia and Bronwyn were kind of running away from me all day. They didn't really want to hang out with me. They were just gone and staying away from me, avoiding me, and I didn't know why. So whenever like I'd come over to the clubhouse to start my shift or just to talk to someone, they were like gone. You didn't see them because they just left. So that was kind of strange. And then Tuesday was worse than Monday. It was more ignoring, more that kind of stuff, not talking. But it wasn't as bad as Wednesday. Wednesday was the worst day so far. I got getting mad at Alexia, especially Alexia. They were being really immature and unreasonable, yelling at me for my own mistakes. They were trying to give me extra shifts on this thing, but we were supposed to get an hour on, 2 hours off, and they were trying to split mine, be like, it's kind of like they were saying, oh yeah, we did our hour shift together, now you get an hour shift, and then we're back. Excuse me, I get 2 hours off, and I know I get 2 hours off, and I always get 2 hours off, so I would take my 2 hours off. And miscommunications happened, whole ordeal that way, but it honestly was a pretty bad day, and I didn't even want to go back Thursday. I'm gonna go close my door, and then we'll get back to Thursday. Thursday, I decided to stand up for myself and say something to someone about it. So, first thing that I did when I got there in the morning is I went to Ellen. Told Ellen everything that happened this week, started yelling at me, trying to give me extra shifts, doing all this kind of stuff, and she was like, you're serious, right? This is happening. I was like, yeah, and she's like, this is not okay, we might have them not come anymore, let me go tell Hillary about it. And I said, you can tell anyone you want about it, I just wanted to get it out there and tell you. So she did, she told Ellen, and then Hillary, he went to me and kind of, I guess, Alexia and Bronwyn were there too because it was like a switch off shift time or whatever. So she was like, girls, you're meeting me in your office at 1:30. And I mean in my office at 1:30, and we'll have only conversation and pizza, but we all need to talk and figure this out. Meet me in my office at 1:30. So until then they were still kind of ignoring me, whatever, and then we had a meeting. It was really awkward, and I had planned on talking to Alexia and Bronwyn individually for the meeting. I didn't have time to, but I was so happy that I was able to get everything off my chest. I explained everything that was happening that week to everyone. It was me, Alexia, Bronwyn, Hillary, Ellen, and Marcy, who is the executive director at Teach. So I said everything that had been going on this week, and Alexia and Bronwyn were saying, like, oh yeah, this week is going fine, and then there's me with a 5-minute, like, testimony and everything bad that's happening this week, but, like, it's not a good thing, but it was great to get it off my chest. So Alexia and Bronwyn were like, I think they were kind of acting, I guess, because especially one part, I said something about, oh yeah, I'm not going to say who did it, but one of them had kind of yelled at me that, like, I was supposed to be on right now, and I still had an hour left of my break, and she kind of, yelled at me, and I kind of, like, brought that up, and Hillary was like, who yelled at you? You're in a bar. That's not supposed to happen. That's not okay. And I looked at the person that did it, and they were like, what? What do you mean? I didn't do that. And I was like, did. But I do admit, I kind of raised my voice back because I was really annoyed or whatever. It kind of smoothed things over, but it was still, the rest of the day was pretty awkward still. The day went mostly well after that. Again, I said it was pretty awkward. Then Cooper bit me. Cooper bit, like, right before the meeting, bit me, like, really bad. I had giant hives and I was really lightheaded. One of the volunteers was really sweet about it and, like, made sure I was okay. And then, made sure I was okay, got some water, and Opie was really good. So had been working with Opie. I'm Opie's leader every single day this week. So on Monday, I could tell that Opie's a really anxious horse, and whenever he is anxious, he bites his reins. So Monday, he never let go of his reins. He was so stressed, so worried, and then Thursday, he only tried to bite it then once, and he was starting to trust me a lot more, which I really liked. And then Friday was show day for kids, so I wore my colorful t-shirt, and I led Opie again, and Opie was really good. He didn't bite his reins at all. Alexia and Braun and stuff was a little bit better. The girl that we had been working with all week for the one-on-one didn't come, so kind of forced them to hang out with me a little bit, I guess, because they were needing the barn, and I lived in the barn at this point. I got to do, after like all the lessons were done, because there was only the 2 camp lessons on Friday, that's it. So I led Opie in the first one. Opie was great, as I said, and then I led my sister on Chase in the second lesson. So my mom has a couple pictures of me leading, and I'm going to put, as I said, my mom has a couple pictures of me leading, and a video too, so I'll put those here. That went pretty well, and the rest of it went pretty smooth, and I got to do a lot of barn, like, barn volunteer stuff, so like feeding and all that kind of stuff, which is part of what I want to do. So that was really fun for me. But those were the past 2 weeks, and I hope you guys enjoyed this slightly longer video to make up for the ones I've missed. See you next time. Bye!